Barkeep Bob is the local barkeep at the saloon. And he's definitely an individual that's very aware of all the changes that are happening at the end of the 19th century. And you'll see him with the lead and them going back and forth about the Rufus Buck gang and other things according to that.
Yeah, and I suppose Weston, as I've seen the movie, there's an awful lot of interaction, I do believe, and a sort of back and forth between yourself and Danny Trejo.
Yes, there's a great scene where kind of, in a way, it really kind of clarifies everything that's going on and the tension and all the counterpoints and everything going on in the story when they're all in the bar together and I'm pouring them drinks and kind of ranting about what my character knows.
And I suppose, Weston, in terms of this opportunity, how did it come at your doorstep in terms of getting involved in this Western? And I suspect this is not your first forte into this genre.
Well, this is something that I've known about for a while. I was in contact with Patrick Durham and also with Jesse Cove. And we were reading the story and all the rewrites and everything. We were on board for a while, and then finally at the end of the year of 2022, we got this done. And you know, I really enjoy Westerns. I love that there's a kind of a resurrection going on right now for Westerns. It's I think it's an incredible genre. It's a unique one too.
And obviously, the huge success of the movie is depending on the lead character who's playing the Rufus Buck character, and that's obviously played by Charlie Townsend, playing an African American sort of cowboy, which can be a daunting sort of task. But he certainly pulled it off in terms of his dialect, his dynamism in terms of the role, and it seemed to sort of you get the sense of believability about him.
Absolutely, a lot of believability, and it really shows, you know, how vivid and diverse the Wild West was. We had a thriving and historic, you know, Chinese community, Irish community, African American. We had the Native American communities, and it's just like all that amazing culture combined with cowboy era. It's pretty much an endless world of things to be interested about.
And in terms of the shooting of the movie, I do believe it was a 9-day sort of turnaround from the time you were in California. And I think it was Santa Clara or Santa Monica, or where you were shooting the movie in terms of that. And in terms of the scenery, in terms of the surroundings, it's spectacular. It really is like another actor in the movie as such. And how long were you there yourself, Weston? Was it that sort of turnaround for yourself as well?
Well, I was there only for a short while. I think we got everything done in a day for me.
Okay.
Yeah, which was we were pretty much working all day long trying to get everything shot out and finished. But it was I remember we jumped on this pretty quickly. I remember I started reading my dialogue and then we went straight into filming like a couple days later.
Okay. And what did the director Paul G. Volk had in mind when he was trying to portray his vision of Barkeep Bob to you? Was he trying to play him as a sort of a know-it-all, a sort of a guy that was intrigued in terms of mischief? What was he sort of portrayal of the character Barkeep Bob to you?
Well, I think that the consensus about Barkeep Bob for him and I and everyone was that he's got that kind of know-it-all vibe because he's very intellectual. He's very updated and current on what's going on. It's like the guy's almost like the news outlet for the city, you know, or the town rather. He knows everything that's going on and kind of that's his favorite subject matter to converse about at the bar. And that scene between when you see him going on that monologue, it just definitely shows that.
Okay. And Weston Cage, if I can turn it over to you now for the final 30 seconds or so, you might enlighten all our audience, all our viewers, why they should go out to en masse to the cinemas here in Ireland that are showing The Night They Come Home, sit in their cinema seats with their recliner up and their popcorn and their Pepsi and Maltesers. Watch The Night They Come Home. And Weston Cage, what's in store for them?
Well, I think that The Night They Came Home will definitely give people a unique experience about a lesser known part of history. It's a part of history that is within the cowboy genre, Western genre of filmmaking, and it's based on true events, and it's definitely a lot of unexpected and interesting things happen. Its uniqueness is definitely the reason to go and enjoy the film.
On that note, we do encourage all our audience to do go out, do check out The Night They Come Home, coming up next week here in cinemas in Ireland, featuring, as we said, an all-star cast. Do check out Weston Cage and his role in Barkeep Bob. But that's where we finish for this evening. So from me, Jim Conlan, to you, Weston Cage, stay safe, take care, and God bless, sir.
God bless. Thank you so much.
Take care, Weston.